As we rise to the challenges of the so-called new normal day-to-day activities in our lives in a global pandemic, art allows us to examine ourselves and our society of what it means to be human. Art gives meaning to our lives. It gives us a voice to express ourselves and bring people's ideas together. Art allows us to have a deeper understanding of our emotions, increases our self-awareness, and continues to open our minds and our hearts in the midst of difficult times. If I may borrow the words of the German painter Gerhard Richter, art is the highest form of hope. This year's celebration of National Arts Month with the theme Sining ng Pag-asa clearly depicts what we all crave for during this time of crisis. Indeed, art is hope. It helps us grieve, heal, and come together as one nation. As Filipinos, we are resilient in times of crisis. We give hope a deeper meaning in such a way that a tough present situation is more bearable and we somehow find reasons to stay positive. Hope is part of our lives. It has been proven and tested through the years on how we navigate through arts in spite of the overwhelming uncertainties. We are innovative, strategic, and imaginative. When the pandemic pushed our mental health to a breaking point, we were also on the verge of losing color in our lives, and these colors were replaced by darker shades in our minds. However, art has an immense power. It unleashed our creativity and helped us overcome the difficult times. As I recall, at the start of the pandemic, I took a step back with nowhere to go and no social interaction. Quarantine has forced me to reflect on my creative side and allowed me to express my worries and fears in something more positive to look at. Music alone gave me various forms of therapy. It connected me to the other fields of arts like painting, which provided me inspiration, comfort, and diversion as I attempted to paint a good art. Good art gives me hope. It gives us all hope. Today is the time to value the arts. Our human experience by the culture we create and participate in is fueled by the arts. Art is an expression of what it means to be human. Nowadays, it is fun to see the quirky individual artistic ways we choose to express ourselves in the face of adversities. Creative self-expression is one of the ultimate indicators of our humanity. Just like Bayanihan spirit, surprisingly, Filipinos across the globe paved the way to uplift up the thriving creative sector of our nation at our fingertips. Digital technologies have enabled more kababayans to access our arts and cultural experiences away from home. Seeing artists helping each other globally in promoting creativity, igniting the imagination, and stirring the emotions into the hearts of the audiences allow us to cope with the trying times of the pandemic. Needless to say, I support all the Filipino artists in our country who continuously face the challenges of COVID-19. May we be able to steer the adversities of our nation into a brighter, peaceful, and just future. I do believe that together we can showcase ingenuity and artistry at its best. Let us remain positive and hopeful. Thank you to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Nympha Bongo. Daghang salamat, Dep. Mandaue. Sa Mape Mandaue, artista ang bata pirmi. I am Mandaue, bringing the best. Daghang salamat.